popping, gang? I'm back with another mother freaking video. And I know you guys see me here by myself today. My other half is in here, Zawadi. Due to this virus, I can't be going to her house and she can't be coming back to mine, obviously, because we're not roommates, so we just can't be going back and forth for now. Until hopefully this ends soon. Hopefully. Anyways. Because I don't know what the government is doing, but that ain't my business. That ain't my business. I ain't gonna speak on that. But today I requested on my Instagram, I know if you follow my Instagram, you will know that I asked you guys what you want to see, if you want me to do a coronavirus.
Coronavirus! Shit is real! Shit is getting real! Shit is real!
Or a fight story time, and most of you guys said a fight story time, so that is what I'm going to be doing today. And it's gonna be one of the most, this video is actually gonna be after I tell you guys the story. I want you guys to let me know if you guys want me to continuously have hold on. So where was I? I'm going to be doing episodes of this because this is very interesting. So after I tell you guys the story today, let me know in the comments down below or text me on Instagram. I'm gonna leave my name right here. And let me know if you want me to continue, because this went on for all the years of my high school. Okay? So let's get right into it. So I went to this school. I'm not gonna display the school name. I went to the school in Union. New Jersey. And I was new. I was minding my business, cordial with everybody. You feel me? Like, don't say nothing to nobody. Don't do nothing to nobody. I just sit, go to class, do my work, and mind my business. Like, you feel me? So, right, I went to the school my sophomore year, and there was an issue before me coming to the school. So I had promised not to get in no more trouble, because I'm not such a we're not gonna get into that, but I had made a promise to my mom that I'm not gonna get in no more trouble. I'm gonna just follow the rules, get my school done, and make sure I finish within the 3 years I have left without no problem. So I didn't want to get in no fights no more. I didn't want to get in no trouble at all at home. I just wanted to live my life simply and come to school, make some good friends, and just go to school, just be a good girl. But not everything works out that way. So I started this school sophomore year. This thing ended like the ending of sophomore year, beginning of junior year. So I started the school sophomore year. I didn't talk to nobody except for this one boy, and then we were just friends. We just gonna call him Q. So we was friends. I had a crush or whatever, but it wasn't the same bag, of course. They like playing with your emotions and stuff. I'm not saying that we was texting and stuff, but we just used to like stare at each other in class and stuff like that. So it was nothing serious. I just had a regular crush and stuff. So he used to talk to these girls, right? These four group of girls. They call themselves, back then they used to call themselves Four Gang, and we all used to be friends. The girls were like in junior year though, but we all used to be friends, but I'm only friends with two of them now. I'm not counting Lil Five Rings and Lil Yuri. I'm only friends with both of them. I'm not friends with the rest. But anyways, so he was cool with them, and I didn't really like them, so I just stared them down. They used to stare back at me, and then the third. So, mind you, sophomore years, I used to be friends with this girl named, we just gonna call her Irrelevant, because she's not relevant to the story, but she's irrelevant to my life. So, I used to be friends with this girl named Irrelevant. Or not even Irrelevant. We're gonna call her Pizza because she SMD for pizza. We're gonna call her Pizza. So, Pizza, me and her were cool sophomore year. We had classes together. She's a bully to the school. Everybody is her minion. So everybody used to follow her because I'm not no hater. So if you cute, I'm gonna say you cute because she was cute or whatever and whatnot and stuff. Like come on. Everybody used to listen to what she said. Everybody used to be like, oh, she used to be the strongest fighter in the school. Mind you, this girl never won one fight. So I don't know where her clout was coming from saying that she could fight when she really cannot. But anyways, we used to be cool, right? And stuff like that. So irrelevant, then beginning of junior year, this girl that's Lil Yuri and Lil Fabri's friend, she's a little, we're gonna call her Latina, because we're gonna call her Latina. She a little, little not Latina. She was a little thotty. We just want to say that. But if you want to be a thought, go ahead and be a thought. I'm not going to discriminate. I'm not going to say nothing about that. Do you, sis? Do you? I can't do stuff like that, but you could do you.
Boy, if you don't get...
So she was a little thotty, and Pisa used to pick on her. Pisa don't like picking on anybody that's her size or bigger. And I'm not saying Pisa is some huge. Pisa is basically like my size. But Dottie was like mad little. Like she was mad little. Except I call her mad little. And she wasn't the type to fight. She always said that she don't like fighting. She didn't want to do nothing. So Lil Five Rings and Lil Yuri used to always be always stick up for Latina because they know how she is, and it was like I said, there was a gang, so it was like they were mad tight together. They weren't no troublemakers either. They were just mad tight and just know who they was protecting. What's her name? What did I call this? Okay, Pisa used to make fun of Latina, and they know like, and Lil Yuri and Lil Five Ring, Forgay and Pisa used to be friends too. So, but they was not as tight. But then Pisa started making fun of Latina, saying that, oh, she this, she that, this and the third. She like, and then she had the whole school like trying to torture her, right? And then Lil Yuri and Lil Five Rings finally decided to confront Lil Pisa and tell her like, yo, leave my friend alone, this and the third. And then she started to go back and forth with them, and then she was like, see, she. Like, you choose not her, you choose Latino over me, and the third and stuff like that. Like, she thinks the world revolves around her. It really doesn't, sis. Like, nobody cares. Like, at least I don't care about you. Not everybody's going to care about you. Like, come on. That's annoying. The world doesn't revolve around you. Take that jump to your family and keep it over there. This is school. You're supposed to just come to school and face the books, not try to be a bully and start drama. Like, just pass them classes, sis, and graduate and get out. Like, come on. But anyway, so they started bickering back and forth, and they ended up not being friends. They ended up beefing. So I was still, and mind you, I was closer to Lil Yuri and Lil Five Rings too. So but me and Pisa was just on some like hi and bye type of stuff. It was nothing serious. We don't sit down and have conversation. We don't help with each other's homework. We don't have projects together. We barely had classes together. Never talked about nothing productive. The stuff I used to do with Lil Yuri and Lil Five Rings, I did not do it with Pisa. Like, it was just a hi and bye type conversation, and she wasn't really helpful with me. Like, that's it. So why would I choose you over them? Like, and I'm not choosing nobody. Like, it's not my issue. I don't want to get in between it. I'm new to the school. I'm minding my business. I'm simply just going to class. And obviously, if you're going to a new school, you're going to make friends at some point. So I'm simply really just going to class. And I have some friends, and that's it. Don't involve me in your drama. I don't want no parts. But this girl really wanted me in so bad for some freaking reason. I don't know why. But anyways, Latina. I keep saying Latina. Pisa. I keep messing these girls' name up. So Pisa had seen me one day, and I was saying hi to them, and I said hi to her too. I'm not no fake person. I'm not about to act like I'm not about to pretend that I'm not messing with them when I really am. We not that close. And same thing for Lil Yuri and Lil Five Rings. I did not pretend like I was not messing. I said hi. Keep mentioning this girl's name. But I did not pretend that I was not messing with Pisa. I said hi to Pisa right in front of Lil Yuri and Lil Five Rings. I said that. Feel me? Quick. let me say this real quick before I forget the end. Lil 5 Ring, she's a singer. I'm gonna put her Instagram right here. Her voice is beautiful. Just follow her on the gram and show some love and support to her, please. Thank you. But anyways, yeah, I'm not no fake type of person. I'm going to mess with whoever I want to mess with. So one time again in the hallway, Pizza had seen me in the hallway, and I was like, hey, and she was like, oh, she don't mess with me because I'm messing with them, is that and the third, or that if she want me to be in her crew or her friend, then I gotta start messing with them. And I just looked at her, I'm like, okay, all right, and I just went simply to class because we're not doing that. You're not about to tell me who I can and cannot be friends with. I'm not a follower. That's not happening. So I just looked at her. I'm like, okay. So then again, she kept seeing me talk to them, so she just cut me off. She didn't cut me off. We wasn't really talking or whatnot. And then we had this home, and then we kind of ended up talking again. So I'm thinking that, oh, we're cool, because I don't have beef. I'm not going, like, it's not that serious. So I'm like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's not that serious. I'm not gonna, no, we're not doing that. So basically, we ended up, she started talking to me at home. I'm cool. Like, we're not tight, we cordial, so that's cool. So, what happened? Then I have my best friend. I'm gonna call her Fatty. That's what we're gonna call her, Fatty. My best friend, we were walking. Oh yeah, we were Lil Uric had got into it with Pizza's friends. I don't really know that. She had got into her little situation with Pizza's thing with Pizza's gang and stuff. And this is how you know I wasn't even too close to none of these girls. Like, I'm close to Lil 5 Rings and Lil Uric today. Like, I've known them for like about 3 to 4 years now. Like, we're really tight. We're really tight. That's like an unbreakable bond or whatever. Like, we do everything together, do our homeworks, all of that, our projects. Me and Lil 5 Ring go to the same college. Like, we do everything. Like, you feel me? We all cool. We mad time always with them. So Lil Uric had gone to her little thing with Pizza's little gang and stuff, and they had, whatever I heard is like they tried to jump her. This is how you know we was not even tight, bruh. She didn't even tell me. Like, we wasn't even tight for like to us to sit. That's how you know I was not involved in drama. Like, she didn't even tell me like, oh, this and that happened, I'm gonna start this, oh, come with me, this, that, and the third. That happened at the basketball game. I could have been at if they wanted to get me banging, if it was all trying to make it seem like trouble. Like the principal said that I was a troublemaker. Really, you didn't even know me, and that's why you still don't work at the school today. And that's why I don't really like a little chicken leg ass principal. Oh, I hated her. But anyways, they had that whole altercation and stuff or whatever. They had that, and they didn't even tell me. Then my ex best friend came to me, Fatty, that's what we're gonna call her. Fatty came to me and was like, oh, did you hear what happened with Lil Uric yesterday, this and the third and stuff? I'm like, nah, what happened to her? And then she was like, oh, they tried to jump her, this and the third, dee-dee-da and stuff. And I looked at her, I was like, damn, what did I say? I was like, damn, that's crazy, this and the third. Mind you, she mentioned Pizza's name. I didn't mention Pizza's name. I was not there to know who jumped who or who tried to jump. They didn't jump her. They was trying to gather and make us, whatever they was trying to do. I don't know. But they tried to gather up on her and stuff like that. So I'm like, then this is what I said. I didn't mention nobody's name. I didn't even know who tried to gather up, try to gang up on her. My ex-best friend did not tell me who tried to gang up on her. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But I know one thing, that Melissa is not, she not scary at all. Trying not to curse, but she's not scary at all. Like, I know her. Yeah, she's definitely not scary. So I don't know whoever trying to do that, but that's exactly what came out of my mouth. So it's this two little dirty, tall, 6 feet, matter of fact, 7 feet French as minions behind me that I don't know. I don't even know these girls' names. I did not know them from a can of paint. Like, I did not know them from a can of paint, bro. At all. I did not know them at all. They talking about some...
Excuse me.
I look. Then I look from the gun. They like, excuse me again. Then I look. They like this. I don't do... But it's cool because you know what? My dumbass still went. I still went to the... I answered it. So I walked up. And I'm like, yeah. And they like... I'm like...
No.
Did I see what happened with the
I'm like, no. Then they like... I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, do you not hear the person that's really talking about it, who came to me to speak about it? I'm legit. I'm like, all I said was she don't back down for nobody. I didn't bring it up. I didn't even know who it was. Who tried to gang up on her? So what are you talking about? Like, they like, wow, this and the third, don't mind your business, stop talking. And mind you, my best friend standing, it's two of these little Grinch 6-7 foot females at me. And my best friend standing there looking like nothing happened. And mind you, these girls are trying to jump me. Mind you, this is the first time I ever got suspended after school, bro. First time. And I'm like, I'm just like, I'm looking at her like, oh, that's how you rolling. You're not even going to say what you said. I'm not the one that said all of this. You did. You did. All I said was, Melissa. All I said was, Lil Garrett, don't back down from nobody. That's all I said. I didn't say I want to fight this person. I didn't say I have an issue with this person. I didn't say this, that, and the third. I'm still new to the school. Don't know these girls like that. I'm just chilling, and people like gossiping, and that's just it. And I wasn't even really gossiping. All I said was she don't back down from nobody. That's all I said. So what's the problem, sis? What's the problem? Like, I don't understand. Like, people were so annoying, y'all. School was bad annoying. But, I'm like, she like, so don't speak about it. So I'm like, don't
Put your hand in my face. Don't put your hand in my face.
That's how I did. Like, don't put your hand in my face. Her little dusty 7 feet Grinch self, number 2, coming at me like, don't talk to my best friend like that. I'm like, who are you? Like, who is you? Like, who are you? Do I know you? I don't know none of you girls, but clearly y'all know me. Y'all clearly know me. Like, so like,
Introduce yourself, please.
like, come on. So she's like,
Don't say this.
I'm like, who are you? Like, do I know you? I don't know none of y'all. She was like, then her best friend coming, then the other one trying to get in my face, and then her best friend like, calm down, this and the third. And I'm like, now my best friend there, she's still standing there looking stupid. So, the other one is like, well, I just told you this and the third, and then she still put her hand in my face. I'm like, don't put your hand in my face. I don't even know you. I don't know who you are. She's like, oh, I'm mentioning Pisa's name. I'm like, nobody said Pisa at all. The person that said Pisa is right there. It's right there. So why are you coming at me? Because she's your other little midget friend? Like, come on. Come at her. Don't come at me, because I didn't say nothing. All I said was, Lil Yurt, don't back down to nobody. So then she was like, then her best friend was like, I don't care. I heard what you said. Y'all was having a conversation with this, that, and the third. And I'm like, why are you not minding your business, though? Mind you, instead of me going back and forth, I could have walked away. But it's okay. I was young and dumb. So I learned my lesson. Don't engage in none of these stuff anymore. And I'm proud of myself. But she like this, and then her hair get in my face again. So then I walked up. Mind you, these girls is tall, and I'm here. I'm only 5'4". So I walked up, and I'm So they like, then her best friend coming from behind, like, what's up? Like, what you trying to do, right? And then off from there, a teacher just grabbed me, but I was able to grab the hair. I was able to grab the hair. I said, but I couldn't throw that punch. I was lucky. But I grabbed it and she tripped, so that's cool. Then I walked to the office and they suspended me. I didn't even get into a fight and y'all suspended me. I have never argued in this school before, never had an altercation in this school before, never fought in this school before. I knew. You're suspending me right before Christmas break? Like, really? Really? So I went home. They suspended me for 3 days and whatever. Came back to the school. Cool. And then, mind you, when they suspended me, my dumb self went on Pisa's live. So I'm like, hey, Pisa. And then she was like, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but I don't mess with you. I don't like him. So at first I'm like, why? And I'm like, all right, matter of fact, never mind, don't answer that. You good, you got it. And I hopped off alive. Christmas break is over. We came back to school. This brother that I don't even know. She came up to me talking about something. You told my brother that you said you want to get it banging with me. School just started. Like, we on the second term. Like, we just left one. We on the second. Like, come on, I just came back. We just came back from Christmas break after my 3-day suspension. What you trying to start with me for? Mind you, I was in Albany, New York. So where did I see your brother at to tell him that like? So I'm looking at her like, no, I didn't say that. She was like, oh, okay, well, I just wanted to know. So me being me, instead of me to leave it alone, I didn't leave it alone. I'm like, matter of fact, I'm not, mind you, she bumping up in me. This is what pissed me off. You bumping into me in the hallway, you telling the whole school to call me gorilla. I'm going to get pissed at a point. So I was like, matter of fact, I'm done with this girl. You trolling me on IG. Mind you, this girl, she got hella followers. You trolling me on IG. You bumping into me in the hallway, having your little minions bumping into me in the hallway, and I'm still not saying nothing to you just because of the promise I made to my mom that I did not want to get in trouble again. And I was not trying to get sent to night school. But you doing all of this, you have people doing stuff for you. You can't do that by yourself. So yes, you are a scary little ass bitch. Anyways, so she having her little minions bump into me in the hallway. So that's when I just decided it. Mind you, she said this a period before. She had her little minions be bumping into me in the hallway. I didn't say nothing to him. I just went to the next period for us to have that 5-minute break in between. And I just went up there and I went up to her classroom that I knew she was in. I was like, yo, excuse me. I was like, yo, did not say I want to get a bang with you. Did not to never tell nobody that. But if you want to get a banging, we could get a banging. This girl was silent, shut. Like, shut. She didn't say nothing, so I just looked at her and I walked out. I'm like, man, you really is scary. You scary, because you're not about to keep punking me. Like, we not doing that. I know how my anger is, and I know how I could get. So, we not doing that. I'm not no troublemaker, but I will finish something that you started, baby girl. Don't start with me. Don't start with me. So, that's where she messed up. She looked at me all crazy because she never thought I would do that. But, girl, that's where you messed up. Because, like, don't play with me. So another one. Oh yeah, so she was quiet at that time and whatever. So she's still telling people to come at me, tell me go on gorilla. So I just got silent because I just wanted to get into the next grade. I wasn't really worried about this little dirty, little thotty munchkin. Like, I wasn't worried about her little dusty self. Like, I really was not. So she was still having people come after me saying I'm gorilla, saying I'm this, that I'm too dark. Yes, I'm dark and beautiful. So what's up? What's up? Can you kill it like I do, like I am, if you was in the skin complexion? So please, with your pale self. And she not white, she black, but you still pale. So go ahead with your little dusty self. Talk about something. I'm black and beautiful. Thank you. So, so, she had her little people coming after me saying I'm Miss Gorilla, this, that, and the third, and stuff like that. And I just used to look them crazy. So then me and my best friend had got into it. Me and my best friend got into a fight because of something that she did. If you guys want to hear that story, comment below. But me and her got into a fight. And then, me and her got into a fight. Then, first we got into an altercation. And then we got into, then they suspended me for 10 days this time. And then we got into a fight. And then they sent me to night school. I was in night school for 2 months. So I was doing good. I was passing my classes and stuff and all of that. So that's how I got out in 2 months, because night school is either supposed to be 4 months or until the school year ends. But I was doing good. I was passing my classes with A's, even math. Had that pass. But night school was really easy though. And it was fun too, but it was really easy though. So yeah, it was cool and stuff, right? Then I'll go back. I should have known this child was waiting for me. Should have known. But it's okay, because I went back and I didn't really get in trouble that year. The end of I don't remember if this was even. I think this is junior year. I forgot to say when this was junior year, but this is actually junior year now. So I got back. Didn't really get in trouble anymore for me. Probably had dress codes, detention, because I wanted to dress stupid back then or whatever stuff. So I was getting in trouble for little stuff like that for me. So I wasn't really getting into arguments, to be honest, no more. Then, but this dirty girl was still waiting for me to come back to try to torture me. I did not say nothing to this girl, mind you. If I don't want to get in trouble and know what happened to me in the past before me even coming to the school, and if I really don't want to get in trouble, I'm gonna end up being a snitch. You can call me, I don't care. But if you want to torture me, we're not doing that. Like, not having it at all. Like, it even got to the point where we had a conference and these girls got so mad somebody tried to throw a pot at me. I know what I could do. Everybody at that school know what I could do. And I'm looking at this girl laughing, but that's the story. If y'all want to hear that, comment down below. So, right, she come back, she waiting for me or whatever. So then this is close to finals. She's still having people bump into me. I'm not really saying nothing to this girl. She's still me mugging me. She calling me Rugrats. She's calling me Gorilla, this, that, and third and stuff. Nah, I'm just ignoring her. So the school ends. But I had a plan. If you want to torture me, we're not coming back into school year, into senior year, for you to torture me again, for me not to graduate. I'm gonna get rid of you once. I'm gonna teach you a lesson once and for all. The end of junior year, the last day of school. So we're around finals, minding our business, cooling, chilling, this, that, and third. So after the finals, I have to wait for the school bus, because I was taking the school bus at the time. I have to wait for the school bus. We sat, so if I finish with that final, they won't let you walk around the hallway, and every class was kind of really occupied, so I couldn't really go to a class to sit down. So I had to walk to the park and sit down and wait for the bus to come. So I used to go to the park and sit down and wait, and there was other people there. The park was right across, it's called the Ramfield, it was right across the street from the school. I think it is the school that owns it, but I used to sit down right there and whatever. And there used to be other people there too. So one day after finals, I went to the park again to go sit down and mind my business. Me and some girl talking. I'm like, she irrelevant, so I don't even really want to talk about her. We talk about somebody, and then Kisa came over talking about something. Y'all gonna let y'all y'all gonna let this dirty B talk to me like that? Talk about somebody like that? Mind you, this person we're talking about, I'm not just bashing the person. You are not even close to the person, and I'm not talking about you. So why are you worried about what I'm doing? But cool. So that's when I started getting frustrated with everything, because you keep coming at me and coming at me and coming at me, and I'm not saying nothing to you. What don't you get to leave me alone? I could do you dirty. I could have done you dirty multiple times right in front of them school floors, but I'm not trying to go back to night school. So what are you not understanding? Like, I don't understand females. Like, you just keep picking and picking and picking, and once you, I'm not gonna say once I pop, once you burst, you get mad, cause I did you dirty. But anyway, she was like, you gonna let this dirty B talk about your friend like that? And the guys over there talking about something. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The people over there is like, what are you talking about? This and the third. Who are you talking about? She like, her. Mind you, I'm sitting all the way at the other table with this other girl. She's like, I'm talking about her. I ain't hear what you said. They still looking at her like crazy. Like, what are you talking about? Instead. So I'm getting aggravated. So I'm like, yo, she talking to you, right? She was like, no, Peace is my friend. I'm like, nah, you capping. She was like, I'll go up over there and hug her right now. I was like, go ahead. So she went up there and went to go hug her. I'm like, oh, I'm the only other girl over here. I'm not even sitting on the table that y'all are sitting in. I'm sitting by myself with this other girl. So what's the problem? Why are you worried about me? So I said, Pisa, who are you talking to? She looked at me crazy. She was like, I'm like, yo, who are you talking about to? She's like, I'm talking to you. So then we started going back and forth. I started cursing her out. She was like, you can't beat me though. You can't beat me though. I was like, you can't beat me either. That's for sure. That's for sure. So then they started holding my mouth. This and the third. So I'm like, hold her mouth. She keep going. She's been going since the beginning of the school year. Hold her mouth. Like, this is one of the first time I'm actually really going crazy and smacking on her. Hold her mouth. Because you blown mine. Like, hold her. Not me. They like, no, chill out. This and the third, this and the third. Like, before she come at you crazy and run up. I'm like, let her run up. We not on school property no more. Let her, please. Let her run up. Let her run up. And we call witness what happened. Please do. So then she started walking away, and I'm on tables acting crazy because you tried me so much. Like, you mad annoying. So she walking away. She finally walked away with her brother or whatever. And I'm still sitting at the park table and aggravated waiting for Lil Yuri and Lil 5 Minutes to come get out of class. So they finally came. And I'm like, I'm aggravated because this girl keep trying me. She keep picking and picking and picking. And I've been quiet just because I didn't want to get in trouble knowing what I really could do. Like, come on. So they done Lil Yuri and Lil 5 Minutes telling me to calm down, this, that, and the third, and whatnot. So that was that altercation. This is the final day. The last finals. I already knew what I was gonna plan. Like, yes, baby girl, because we're not coming back into this next senior year. We're not. I don't have time for you. I just want to go to school and graduate, which is exactly what I did. Thank you very much. So the last day of finals is the last day of school. So no, I couldn't get in trouble. And I couldn't get suspended. We went to the park. We went to the park. Minding the business. We went to the park. We having a good old time and stuff after the finals. So I decided this time I walked up. I'm not about to get. I walked up. So I went back. I went to my ex-best friend, asked her, because she subbing me on the gram and all of this stuff. So I asked her, I was like, so I finally went up to Peace. So I'm like, so you've been coming at me all school year for no reason, having people come at me, this, that, and the third, trying to torture me. What's up? This girl's like, oh, I don't want to hide, win, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, no, Peace up, we getting the banging today. Like, we have no excuse of us getting in trouble. The school is closed. We not on school property. We're at the park. I'm waiting for my bus, so I don't got nothing to do. So what's up? So she's like, no. So just how she liked to torture me, I decided to torture her to want to get her to fight. So I kept going. I was like, you a bum, this and the third. I kept coming at her and stuff like that. Going in and going in and going in, and I started getting disrespectful. And then her fake brothers, told her she funny. They like, you gotta get a bigger, but she violated. You gotta get a bigger. So she was like, alright, bro, alright, fine. Then she taking her time, huffing and puffing. And I'm walking. I'm like, I have a bus to catch. So like, we have to hurry up and get this done. Let me whip your ass and go home. Let me whip that ass and go home, please. So they like, so she was like, I'm coming. I'm like, yo, I will come over there. I'm not leaving without whipping your ass. So either we get a fair one, or I'll come over there and drag you. She was like, I'm coming. She still take her time. So I actually walked over there. And then her brother was like, all right, just hold on, just chill, and just wait. She's coming up. So I went back up, she finally came up. I'm gonna insert the video. But it's okay, I don't have the first part. But I look crazy. But it's okay because mama got beat up. She got beat up. So I'm gonna insert the video.
Oh, it's on the block, bro. Get up, bro. Get like that, bro? Why are you walling?
I'm gonna trash you, ho. Yes, I did. Because you really touched me. Yes, I did.
Round two?
Fuck that.
Round two?
Fuck that.
Round two.
So y'all saw that video and you saw what I could do. So I'm the one in a pink tank top with them little dirty shorts. Yeah, I know I look hit crazy, but it's okay because I still did what I came to do. I still whooped mama's ass. So at the beginning, at first, like she had punched me. I was like, you're not getting no other hits. So I grabbed her and slammed her on the floor. Like, what did you mean? And I started dogging. And then I tripped, but I was still able to dog her junk. And then that's when they started pulling me off of her. I'm like, no, let me do her dirty. Like, come on, let me do her dirty. Like, please. But they started grabbing me off of her. They went around too, but she didn't want to get it banging on. I did what I had to do. And that's it. But mind you, this was not the end to this because there was still more to come and more coming on. Saying it. So if y'all want to hear continuously what else happened, let me know on my Instagram, which I'll leave here. Or you can let me know down in the comments below. For me, so thank you guys for watching. Just hit the link, comment, and subscribe. You feel me? Please do. Get these views up. Share my video, please. Hit the post notification button so you know when me or Zawadi post. Let these come in. That is right. That's not. But let it come in, please. Like, please, like, feel me? But let me know what you guys want to see next. Let me do a thumbnail. But yeah, I got it. So let me know what you guys want to see next. Follow me on Instagram. Follow Zawadi. And let me know what you guys want to see. And that's that. I'm out.
Oh God, I'm a fraud. I was in all the stars. I bought every Hermes scarf. Yeah.